Restrictions are being lifted across the world, but for children, the monotony continues. We've all heard of video calls for work, online classes and even workouts. But in Argentina, members of a youth orchestra are using Zoom to practice together and to escape boredom. Here's a report.
Good, and then let's do our shakeout. So pick an arm in, here we go, sternum.
Engaging children during COVID-19 lockdowns has proved to be a challenge for parents. After all, with schools shut down, parks closed, and their friends also confined within four walls, young minds are prone to tantrums. Education has moved online and children are easily distracted on Zoom calls and Google Meetups. But a group of students in Buenos Aires has found a novel way to escape the monotony of coronavirus lockdowns. Her violin in hand and her video chat ready. 12-year-old Marcela Sosa looks forward to rehearsing with her friends.
I always look forward to the time I can get on Zoom, see my classmates, my teachers and learn new things.
But for the symphony to work, all the instruments must be in perfect sync. Which is why their teacher insists on rehearsing and practicing their instruments in unison.
This program is fundamentally characterized by group music education. In general, music education is in individual terms. In traditional music education, however, like how I and most of the program's teachers were taught, we are a very competitive and individualistic education. And this is quite the opposite. It's learning an activity, music, and playing an instrument in a collective and supportive manner, where we're all important and where we all need each other for things to work.
Argentina's capital, Buenos Aires, has been under one of the longest and most stringent lockdowns in the world since March 20th. The country has recorded more than 185,000 COVID-19 cases, with more than 3,400 deaths. And these young musicians know that a return to normalcy is nowhere in sight. They are also aware of the limitations of honing their craft at home.
It's complicated because you can only use the instruments according to the space you've got. In other words, for the double bass, you need room to set it up, and for the xylophone. But it's still fun to be in a video conference playing.
Es divertido, creo, estar en una videoconferencia tocando.
The youth orchestra's members are between the ages of 6 and 19 years. Some even hail from underprivileged backgrounds. And in these times of social distancing, it seems that music has brought them together.
I think it all has to do with the stigmas that many kids feel. We try to erase all that. I don't care where they're from, or who you are, or what your family is like, or your history. Here, you're welcome and you have the same rights as your classmate who is sitting next to me. I think that's important, and also an issue of trust and believing in what the kids can put into practice.
The pandemic may be wreaking havoc on all fronts globally, but these young musicians are honing their passion even in these testing times.